What is going on, everybody? Welcome on into the St. James Show. I am your host, St. James. I am him. Hope everybody's having a good day today. I am in Beverly Hills once again in Los Angeles. This time, just hanging out with some friends and going to an event tomorrow. And I'll be live from the event tomorrow on Patreon. So if you're not a Patreon subscriber, you might want to click the link in this particular video. It'll probably be there later, but the St. James Show on Patreon. You can find it quick. What's up, Pray Era? Rita is in the building, all the way from DC. What is up, DC? Good to see you. As you come in, will you do me a great big favor? Double tap the screen. That just shows you like the program, you like the platform. Not necessarily you don't know if you like the video yet, but you like the platform. Won't you do that? What's up? What's up? Good afternoon, Kimberly Lede. I am waiting for my room to get. They upgraded my room, so I said, "Okay, I'll wait." They're like, "If you wait a little while, we will get that taken care of, and we can upgrade you to a suite." I said, "Well, let's go ahead and do that. I can wait a minute." In your city, I mean, just hanging out. What is going on? Rejoice and Terra, Terravia? Terravia. I think that's how you said it. Hell's still breaking loose. Oh, is it breaking loose? Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, yes, it is still breaking loose. But you know what? There, here come a fly. I don't like no flies. They are. What's up, Jared Cooper? I don't want y'all to consume yourself with this whole Kirk thing situation. I know it's a tragic situation, but some of you guys have gotten consumed with it. I mean, a lot of you send me every post about it. It's like, I don't need to see every post about this. I can see it on my timeline just as much as you can see it. Bishop Sheard comes out with the statement, and I didn't even read the statement, so I can't tell you what it says. I reposted it on Instagram, but I really can't tell you what it says. Um, and some people were sending me, few people sent me things, well, he didn't make a statement about this, he didn't make a statement about that. Listen, I am not the Church of God in Christ. And I am not here to go live every time we do not agree with something that these pastors have done or said. Listen, on the Carnal Church Sector page yesterday, if you go over there, make sure you're subscribed to the Carnal Church Sector uh, YouTube page. I made a video. We did a tribute to Kirk yesterday, a tribute. We played some of the most outrageous statements that he has said over the years. And listen, make your own conclusions if you want to support that rhetoric or if you want to, you know, bypass that. Send a little prayer for the family, and you keep on walking. What's up, Rita? What did she say? All hell breaking loose. I work at a White House. Prayers are needed. Oh yeah, definitely. Prayers are needed. Just keep praying. Don't stop praying. I mean, that's all you can do at this time, Rita, because God is in control. God is in control. That's why I always try to say, I know it says, but it doesn't affect you directly. It's easy to say that, but regardless of the effect, whether it be immediate effect or down the line, God is still in control. I'm just trying to tell y'all. So, yeah, yeah. Thank you. You have a lemon and some straw.
I'll bring it
Do
up.
you have any fruit? I didn't see any on the. Is that just the morning?
That is just morning, but we could bring you a fruit plate if you like.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Terravia. The A is long. Terravia. Terravia. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. You like when y'all do that. Terravia. Now, will I remember it is the question. That's the question of the hour. Double tap the screen for me, everybody. So what I'm trying to say here, I know y'all like to send me. I see it all. I see all this stuff, y'all, on my timeline. And what I miss, I need to miss. I'm just saying, what I miss, I need to miss. I usually see about 97% of what y'all send me already, and that 1% is usually I haven't seen it and interested. The other 2% or 3%, well, 97, 98. The other 2% I really don't care about. It doesn't matter. Thank you again for trying to pronounce it. No problem. That is a pretty name. But listen, this weekend I'm going to this event tomorrow. Going to hang out. We're going to go to a special restaurant that we've been trying to get into and got into today in Los Angeles. We're going to go meet some friends. Y'all got to take your minds off of this stuff every now and then. I know it's rough, but do not be consumed in all of this. Don't be consumed. You know, take a moment, pray, because listen, we on the other side of what's his name, George Floyd. We're on the other side of that. Not much has changed on the other side. Okay, not much has changed. So we are just we are just there's not much we can do, y'all. And I can't beat a dead horse over people's statements. I mean, come on, people are gonna make statements. All people have made statements. All these artists and pastors have made all these statements and took down their statements, and you try to retract their statements. But listen, it is what it is. Some of you guys are going to get dressed tomorrow and go to the churches where your pastors really are grieving and have a heart for Charlie Kirk. And you've been going to those churches every Sunday that they believe in some of the rhetoric that Charlie Kirk has spewed. And you go there every Sunday on Wednesdays and you're in the choir and you're on the usher board and you're in hospitality greeting the folks as they come into the church where the pastor believes in that stuff that Charlie Kirk and some of the other right wing type of people believe in. That's just the bottom line. And you're going to continue to go to that church. There's no sense in having outrage on some of these other pastors and gospel artists who've been, siding on the side of that stuff, because unfortunately some of you are loyal to people that believe in that. Now they're trying to, really pound this transgender thing, and that's the way they want it to flow, so they can also run the narrative that they need rights against transgender people. Now they're saying that he was living, his girlfriend was a transgender woman, was transitioning into a woman. So they are really going to push this agenda to really try to make it a political thing against transgenders. Listen, that's what they're going to do. Yeah. He is not a comparison to Malcolm X. I don't know why they're trying to do that. Nowhere near closely. Not a day and age issue. No. What's up, okay? Hey, what's up, Shanae? Yeah. Yeah, you better put your loyalty to God. Stop being so loyal because, like I said, we're having all this rage, y'all, and all these opinions on Sheard and all these other people and when they choose to come out and make statements and why did it make statements on this and why did it make statements on that. Listen, I'm not here to make a video on everybody's statements. We'll be here all day long at 24 hours a day. I'm just not here to do that. The only thing I can help everybody do is stay prayerful and stay vigilant, keep your head on the swivel, and live out your destiny. That's about all I can. That's about all I can tell you to do. About all I can tell you to do. Live the life that you were put on this planet to live. Be as kind as you can, be as loving as you can, be as giving as you can, and be as accepting as you can. Okay? Stand firm to your beliefs. Do what you want to do. But know that you're not in the world alone and th- no one has to think and has to live like you. Okay? Mhm. You figure out when y'all figure out who your trust should be in, which is God. All this other stuff won't shake you. It will keep you on your knees, but it won't shake your relationship or your vision for your own life. It just won't. Yeah, believe what you want, but don't push it. Don't push it on someone else, because when you start pushing it, don't do that. Don't do that. Everybody, people come over here at the St. James Show and have your opinion. That's fine. Have your opinion. We may not agree. Y'all hit that subscribe button up there if you're not a subscriber of the St. James Show. Will you do that for me? Thank you so much.
And I'll be right back with the lemon and straw.
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna eat some fruit for lunch. Can y'all see over the words? Thank you for this food. Amen. I like that. Rejoice your core. Don't forget your core. Don't forget to from where you know from where all your blessings come from. Don't forget. Don't forget your core. Oh, it is. But I'm telling you guys. I mean, stop. Just you may read some of this stuff, but read it and scroll on to the next. Scroll. Start. Start following some inspirational pages on Instagram and on Facebook. Don't just follow. Thank you so much. Don't just follow, stuff, newsy stuff. Because if you do that, it is going to drive you crazy. hmm Our reservations ain't until like 8 o'clock, so I said I better eat a little something before 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna be starving. And a lot of people send me stuff, and they keep sending me this stuff, and they want me to go live about everything. I'm not going live about all of this stuff 24/7, y'all. That that stuff is depressing. It's depressing to me. I don't want to go live all the time regarding this stuff. We know we know the facts. We know what Kirk believed. We know what 47 believes. We know the agendas they want to push. There's no sense in me making 50 million lives about it. It's really not. Yeah. That mess with your peace. That's right. Heard a good side for bad for the kid. Yeah, but you know what? God is still in control. Even though we feel bad for the kids, hopefully the kids will grow up, hear what their father says, and not agree. How many times have we haven't always seen that kids grow up to be just like their parents or think just like their parents? Yeah, that happens, but not all the time. So all we can do is pray for the children as they grow up because they're really young. So as they grow up, they will get a new revelation. You can observe the self-serving man, show videos of them preaching. Who cares? Yeah, yeah, that too. Because they own an agenda, Shanae. They own an agenda just to pump themselves up and push God to the back. On Thursday, I've taken advantage of of the ability to block words and phrases. It's been amazing. Oh, that's good. That's good. You can also do that on Instagram too. You can block words on Threads. You can block words on X. Yeah, it's important. Block words out that you don't want stories like that with those words to come up. And I think if blocking Christian Kirk right now isn't a bad idea, because generally it's nothing positive that's going to come out of it. It's nothing positive that's going to come out of it at this point. But and like I said, like Shanae says, it's hard to even listen to some of the preachers. I wouldn't suggest you go run into these preachers and listen to them, because some of them have side eye little sly remarks that may not be you may not agree with. Mm-mm. I think it is. No, I don't think it's broccoli. I think it's like a tree. I think it's like a tree. I'm in the restaurant of the hotel. Believe it or not, I'm in the restaurant of the hotel. Beverly Hills is another beast when it comes to this kind of stuff. Fancy. Yeah, what's up, Nicole? hmm It's going to be amazing, even tomorrow. We get ready for Sunday morning. How many of these people are going to. And I understand the importance of speaking to the times, but how many will actually speak to the times where, instead of going on which way they believe, really encouraging people to trust in God, encouraging people to continue to live out their destiny, encouraging people to love one another, support one another, encouraging people to strive for success. Um, you know, that's the kind of preaching we need to hear tomorrow. I think it's something that looks like broccoli, but it's like a plant. It's an artificial bush or something. That right there. It's like an artificial bush. Y'all want to bring it down and show you? You know I will. hmm I hope they have my room ready. They said by 3 o'clock, so hopefully. Joe Tubman was preaching over there with Pastor Hannah the other night. I was looking at that. I mean, he's having his time right now. Tubman is having his day. He better strike while the iron's hot. Open up that church and just, because that story will be over in 2.2 minutes too. Good. You said that's what you preach tomorrow. That's so glad to hear that. People are going to come anticipating you to preach on some of that stuff, Rejoice, but don't do it. I would just advise preach some good stuff. Love never fails. There you go. I love that one. Because told me about TBN and CBN a long time ago with Pat Rodney. Right. This stuff has been swirling forever. Pray Eric, TBN, CBN, all them people. That's what they think. They've been thinking like that. They've been thinking like that, and they want to push the transgender thing. But what did we find out in documentaries and as we kept living? Most of them people was licking and lapping on same sex. Most of them preachers over there, TBN and CBN and all the other stuff, lipping and lapping on the same sex, but they had such disdain against transgender and gay people. Hey, what's up, Jim? We are having a great day today, Regina. You had a good message too yesterday morning. I think I was checking you out. See, Joe had favor with Bishop Jakes, but not Sarah and Tori. Oh, no, no, he won't be going over there. Well, I take that back. I'm not going to say he won't be going over there, but I don't think Sarah and Torre would want him over there. What's up, Gary Prep? I don't think Sarah and Torre would want him over there. Now, will he go over there for the optics of things, Shanae? Possibility. There's a possibility. I wouldn't close that totally out. If I had some tahini, this stuff would be real good. hmm So, um, but a lot of, like I said, a lot of people send me things and want me to be the sounding board for this stuff. I don't need any additional producers. I'm not taking up the Charlie Kirk bandwagon. That's not what my platform is for. I'm not taking up that bandwagon. We know what it was. And the fact of the matter is, like I said, I didn't know who he was. I didn't know who that man was until I was in Lovie's chat the other day and somebody put it in there. I'm like, who's Charlie? And I went to go look, and then I seen the unaliving and all that. Went straight to Twitter, and boy, I got a whole eyeful. But then I started listening to some of the things. We've heard his statements. I just didn't know it was him. I've heard his statements over the years, especially since 47's been around. hmm That's what they be doing, and lipping and lapping. hmm Asking to bring the lube. But then they want to demonize the other folks. It's just crazy to me. What's up, Tashi? Yeah, so listen, if you guys want to spend your week coming forth and tomorrow in your week, worried about this stuff, they're gonna really start pushing this transgender thing. He was living with a transgender, and the boy was transitioning to a woman, and that was his problem for pow powing, and he pow powed him right at the time he was talking about transgender. Okay, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's still unfortunate, very unfortunate. But they're not going to use that in the way that will unify the country. They're going to use that in a way to further separate the country according to the ideology of what they believe. Okay, that's what's going to happen. Like I said, then they say during the Republican convention, Grinder and Jacked and all of the gay apps was going off like crazy, and then the main ones against everything that's not hetero. From Jane. So don't get caught up in all that. We already know why and where they're going. Live your life. Live your life. hmm You know what? I heard about that. I don't know if that's the truth because didn't they take their website down? The church that rebuked mahogany. Someone said I was seeing that the whole praise team quit, which is music to my ears. If that did happen, because they don't need to sit under that leadership. That's not leadership. That's dictatorship and stupidity. Um, but it's nothing that I would sin under. So if they did leave, that's good for them. Good for them. They can go somewhere else. Mahogany can sing. I've been listening to her on her Instagram. Mahogany's good. You go to the little small church, you do find some diamonds in the rough now. Is Caitlyn Jenner still a Republican? I don't know. I don't know why she's running around there talking about she is. They don't like her. They don't like her. They gonna say a nice hairpiece. Is it a hairpiece? Is it coming off? I know you about to get blocked. His wife sent out a dog whistle after his funeral. Yeah. I heard that she had a little something to say. What's she talking about? I ain't listen, Tashi. I don't care. I ain't listen. But the dog whistle was get him. Was the dog whistle get him? Avenge her husband? Okay, honey. Calm down. Bullets ain't got names on them. Mm-hmm. Move him out of here. Get out of here. Well, listen. She can whistle all day long. There's consequences to whistlers. There will be consequences. stabilize the country, speak love, speak peace. Event scheduled. So, they got an event scheduled for him the 21st in Arizona. Okay. All right. Hit the like button, everybody. Double tap the screen for me. And subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Hit that subscribe button up there. Mm. But you got to remember, it's like the Tashi. It's like when we said, "Oh, we feel sorry for the first lady." First ladies be with it, baby. First ladies be with it. So don't let that detour you. First ladies be with it. She's gonna love evangelist First Lady Kirk is gonna love all the cash that's gonna come her way. She's gonna love all that. So she's been basking in the cash that's been coming. The rhetoric that he spewed benefited her. So she's gonna continue on and she's gonna get the support just like he got the support. So that's why I don't feel sorry for first ladies when they when the husband dies and they get left with nothing. Thank you, Mary. You be cutting up over there on at TikTok. TikTok is your thing, baby, ain't it? I was gonna come on live with you the other day, but I was tired. Like we need more crazies. Well, she been here. They've been giving her own speeches. Yeah. But I don't feel because they should, first ladies and all that, they should make a way for themselves. You sit there around all that mess and you participate in all that, then you part of the problem, as far as I'm concerned. And we see with her speech. Like I said, I ain't listened to it before. What I've heard people kind of post doesn't sounds like it ain't too favorable. It's still hate. Hate surrounded by Jesus. I don't know where they do that at, but they do. It's hate surrounded by a little bit of Jesus. Get them in Jesus' name. Okay, all right. Double tap the screen, everybody. Yeah, so she'll probably try to raise up her kids the same way, but like I said, kids still have a children and people still have a way of finding their own way. So hopefully they can find their own way as they grow up and they won't go that route of, it's just so some of the things that I played yesterday, I did it, like I said, we kind of did a little response to the unaliving on the Carnal Church Sector page. Make sure you're a subscriber of that page as well, okay? And we were live on there yesterday talking about it a little bit. Hate and racism covered by Christianity. Yeah, yep. And they're gonna do. It's gonna be so prevalent tomorrow in the churches tomorrow. Yep, they're gonna be resurrecting and saying prayers for Evangelist First Lady Kirk and her children. They're gonna be moments of silence. Yeah, maybe even raise a little offering and send a little change. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know who they think God is. I don't know who they think God is. They have no real understanding of God. That's why I'm telling you, don't let the Bible trip y'all up, y'all. The Bible is a good tool for living, for positive living. But the Bible also has some things in it that aren't relevant to today's era. So you got to think. Okay, well, let me think about that. If some of the things aren't relevant to today, should I be going with everything that's in there? Y'all don't take the Bible so literal. Use it at all the parables, Noah, and Daniel Lion's Den, and the Shadrach, Meshach, and those are beautiful stories that we should use to upbuild our faith as we walk this pilgrim journey. But if y'all want to go over there and find a boat and go fish and go jumping in the sea and get swallowed up by a whale, in the name of Jesus. Well, more than happy to oblige you. But when I tell you don't take it so literal, you better not take it so literal. These people have taken things in the Bible so literal that they are totally confused. They are totally just neurotic or moronic or whatever. Hmm. Well, the thing about it, though, James Young, there's a lot more black. Well, they hide behind being Democrats, but their thought pattern and their beliefs are Republican. Flags are flying half staff, of course. Hmm. Did they fly him at half staff for Jimmy? Okay, it's 302. What's the problem here? Hmm. Hopefully, we can generate a community over here that thinks very critically, observes very openly, and accepts very lovingly. Accepting doesn't always mean in agreement. Okay, just because you accept something doesn't believe you agree. That's like accept what God allows. You may accept it, but you're still a human and may not like that he took your husband, took your wife, took your kids. You may not. You can't over spiritualize that. Sorry, God. I accept it, you know, but I don't agree with it, and that's okay. I think that's all right because that's when he allows our human side to just kind of flow. We are not angels floating around here, heavily bound, no earthly good. Hmm. They firing everybody. They firing people who are making remarks at businesses, at corporations. They're firing a lot of people. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's necessary to always have to give your opinion on something. It's okay to say, you know what, it's just a sad situation and move on. We don't know which way you went with, which way you going with it. It's just a sad situation, and you move right along. Don't hold no. It's not worth it, y'all, because at the end of the day, you're broke, and you're jobless, and or it's just I wouldn't let this situation mess with my livelihood because it's not messing with theirs. Evangelist, First Lady Kirk is about to be more richer after this. Please, sad situation, and move on, Sister Rejoice, or just say nothing at all. You say, I just don't have an opinion at this time. No, I ain't got no opinion. I got no opinion. Mm. That's right. Half the time they want a reason to fire you. Right, and now you're gonna deliver a reason right to them. They're gonna use this situation to get you out of here at will. At will. They'll throw that to you in a minute. At will, they can fire you. Are we ready? Okay, great. Hold on for me. Okay. We are going to go up to the room, y'all. Put this in my pocket. Oh, not in favor of what Kirk stood for. We get it. James, we get it. Majority of us are not. Kirk gone. Kirk gone. Let's focus on the rest of his buddies. Because just because he out, don't mean you know he don't have a whole spew of compadres. I can tell it all. Hold on, y'all. Let me see how I can do this. Hold on. Oh, see if I can do this. Oh, I didn't pay. I ain't even paid that nothing. I'm just walking out of here. You know what? I need to pay. I guess I was about to leave. I was about to bounce. What's up, Inspire? All right, thank you. Service charge, this charge, that charge. Everybody's a charge. And they want a tip. Ain't that crazy? Service charge, Republican charge, Democratic charge. Everybody got a charge. A charge to keep I have. Oh, God. All right, let's see this. I'm glad she decided not to get on here. Look at here. Okay. Hmm. Uh-oh. Did they open up the other door? No. Where's my room? That ain't it. That's the other room. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Oh, the room is over here. Oh, okay. Oh, look at here. I guess I'm waiting. New movie coming out, I guess. Very nice. Hmm, take this off. Hmm. What the Lord. Uh, Am I breaking up? That's a room for company. Is this a room for company? You want them to sleep in the living room and I'll sleep in the bedroom? That's what you saying, Inspire? Ah, that's funny. That's funny. Mm. Am I still breaking up or am I? Um, Let me try to get on the internet. Hold on, y'all. I don't know. I can't find it. It's on here somewhere. You're okay. Good. 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 Recent new viewer. Enjoy the chicken. But yeah. So I encourage everybody again. Go do something. Don't consume yourself 24/7 with this stuff. It will drive you crazy. Don't consume yourself. Go do something. Go to a movie. Go see a movie. I finished seeing The Blackening. That's a hoot. Go to Netflix and watch The Blackening. That's like a little scary, funny spoof movie. It has quite a few actors that I've seen in other things in there. It's called The Blackening. Check that out. Um, Go to the movies. Who I think I can't. Manasseh said he went to go see a movie the other day. I can't remember what he said he was going to see. I tell you to go see that one too. I can't remember what he said. But do something else, y'all. If you live by a beach, go walk the beach and just go get in some water, jump in a pool, or just go walk. You'll find out that a lot of the stuff that you're consuming yourself with is doing absolutely nothing but detouring you from your purpose. And I think our purpose is to love, to be kind, to care for family, and strive for success. Because when you strive for success, it's more than just money. It can be success in a lot of ways. Spike Denzel movie is now streaming. It's good. Okay, what movie is that? Seen War of Roses. Okay, you saw the War of the Roses. Okay, all right. Uh, yeah, do something, y'all. Don't it is it like I said. You can spend your time hopping on everybody's link talking about it, but I think that's part of the problem. I think we should be aware of what's going on, but we shouldn't be consumed with what's going on. Highest to lowest. Okay, that's the movie. All right, that's a Denzel Spike Lee. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard of that. I did hear. I heard of that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is downtown way over there? Downtown is like way over there. Downtown LA. Hmm. I got trying to tell me they didn't have this other stuff up there. I thought there was other stuff up there. Right there is a Fox Studios. It's like right over, just right over there. It's like all the Fox studios. Just right on this side where I'm at. The Conjuring. That's the movie he saw. Listen to classical and smooth jazz. That's yes, yes. Stuff. Purposely not. I think we're going purposely not. I don't want to hear nobody even speak to it. Speak to any of this. I'm not interested. And then I used to go to. He didn't preach about nothing. I don't even. He didn't preach about George Floyd. He don't preach about nothing like that. Now that's that was kind of interesting to me. That black man who never really talked on any black issues. And it's like you don't have to always bring it to the forefront, but you can surrounding the situation. I think that's be an issue too. That kind of showed where he was. That showed us exactly where he was politically. Hold on, y'all. Gotta get the paper out of my. Hold on. Let me see if I can get that. Hold on. Outside. Put on that robe and walk around heaven all day. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put on the robe and tell the story. Let me go out again. Y'all see me now? Do y'all see me? Put a one. Or tell me something. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. All right. Okay. Better Lord. Better Lord. Better Lord. Okay, we better. If it takes all The worldly things from my life make me better, Lord. Please make me better. If it means that I have to fight with tear stained eyes, sing that. Mm. So I get to go to Canada for in December. So I can't wait to go to Canada. I've never been to Canada, so I'm happy about that. Yeah. I wanna be better than good enough. Cause just being good just ain't quite it. Just ain't something. Sharp. Oh, that fellowship. Hey! I felt it right there, Sharp. I felt something quicken in my spirit. I thought y'all was Baptist. Thought y'all was Baptist, Sharp. Sharp was putting it up. I ain't mad at Sharp. You see, that's about Sharp again. Uh-huh. Oh, they hit that chord. They did that change. You know, doing that change will make you do it a double buck. You got a double buck when the musicians hit that change. Woo! God. Mm, mm, mm. Them his hands. They giving him the medal, huh? Who done led us straight? Cause why is she swinging at us when she Tyler with us when Tyler was arrested? Oh, that's nosy bystander woman. You know she. Where'd she go? She went off of YouTube. She just on Instagram now. Huh. He's Baptist Costa. Yeah, yeah, that's sharp. He be going. You thought it was Bishop Murphy for a minute? Oh no, that was Reginald Sharp over there at Fellowship. They be over there having church at Fellowship. Mm. They got a whole list of people who died early. You know, since they've been recognizing early deaths. Today's somebody's birthday. Today's somebody's birthday. Whose birthday was that? Did I post that? Y'all want me to read the statement from Shear, Bishop Shear, the official statement of the Church of the God and the Crisis. The oval is. Oh no, that oval ain't coming back. If I was Tyler, I wouldn't bring that oval back just because of that boy. Sorry, y'all. You ain't making no more money off of that. Mm-mm. The Church of God in Christ, one of the largest African American Pentecostal denominations in the world, stands resolutely. Is that's not resiliently? Is that resiliently? Maybe, on the teachings of Jesus Christ to love one another. We do not rejoice, support, or encourage any actions, words, or sentiments that fail to embody love in spite of personal or political differences. In light of recent commentary surrounding the passing of political activist Charlie Kirk, it is important to clarify that any post or statements from individual leaders that do not reflect love, healing, and compassion are not representative of the official position of the Church of God and Christ. Presiding Bishop J. Drew Sheard stated, as followers of Christ, we are commanded to let love be the guiding force in all we say and do, even in moments of disagreement or division. The church must stand as an agent of healing, a beacon of light and reconciliation. Our denomination's voice is one of compassion, not condemnation. All right? So, y'all, Bishop has spoken. He said, y'all need to talk about love. compassion, and all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. So they threaten to fire folks too. They threaten to fire people. Mm. Well, some say he could have stayed quiet, and then the others will say why he ain't said nothing. So he ain't gonna win for losing, that's for sure. They're gonna say he should have said something, and some will say he shouldn't have said something. So that's a fight that shared, and people like that will never win. Never. It's just how it is. My thing is, you said something. Now move on. Now move on. Mm-hmm. Let me see something. The spirit just hit. The spirit just hit something. Hit something in my. The spirit just quickened my spirit on something. Let me check something now. Mm. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Does Potter's house have a statement also? Let's go to the house. Let's go to the house. Let's go to the Republican Potter's house and see what's going on over there. No, 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 no. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. They posted 7 hours ago. Pastor Torre is bringing a word to launch us into the new season with wisdom, faith, and vision. Will you guys be standing with tiptoe anticipation tomorrow on the live? Where Pastor Torre Roberts will be preaching at the Potter's house on tomorrow? They're going on a 10-day fast. And he's going to preach y'all into the fast tomorrow. But they ain't got no statement, though. I don't see no statement. Let me look on their Facebook. The potter wants to put you back together again. Oh, the potter wants. Mm-mm. I guess they're getting baptized tomorrow too. Nope. No statements. Nope. They're staying silent. Nope. We just do a lot of talking over here, James Youngs. Don't take everything we say over here literal. We just do a lot of talking. Ease up. Okay, he was a Christian. Well, they all claim they're Christians. You got a whole TBN that say they're Christians over there. You see what the kind of stuff they spew. Pat Robertson and his gang, CBN, the rest of them. They all claim to be Christians. They don't mean they are. They Christians according to their beliefs on what a Christian is. A Christian is supposed to be Christ-like. I don't. I'd be scared away. I'd be away. This is so funny. I think this was the funniest thing I ever seen. Somebody reposted it. Let me see. Hold on. This is so funny. Hold on. Let me take this off just in case something comes. This is SY Younger. Let me see. So corporate prayer doesn't mean you have to have a business. No. Corporate prayer means coming together. Go ahead. Yeah, corporate prayer is. He could take it. Of the saints gathering of the people to pray corporately, cooperatively. He couldn't take it. Not just for business, not just for finances, but so that the people come together. With one He's still voice, laughing. One sound. So that reach the throne of heaven, so that God can send an answer. This is a classic. Entire community. Let's see it for the beginning. What? Let me see. He couldn't get himself together for nothing. Corporate prayer means we can all reach out wherever we are. Oh, that was funny. Tiffany Boone reposted that. That'll be forever funny. Oh, S.Y. Younger. Oh, mm. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. I hope you've started your weekend out great. I hope you have disassociated yourself from a lot of rhetoric and have figured out something else to do. All right? Go outside and touch a little grass. Don't sit in the house worrying. They say if you're going to worry, don't pray. If you're going to pray, don't worry. That's what they said. Much prayer, much power. Little prayer, little power. No prayer, no power. We can put. I'm gonna give you all the cliches today. Uh-huh. If you'd like to support the program, thank you so much for clicking and viewing. But $ the St. James Show. When you think about it, support the program. Support with intention. The St. James Show. What's up, JP? You're late. I am going to enjoy myself here in the Beverly and the Hills. We're going to be all over Los Angeles all weekend, though. What is going on? Okay. All prayer, all power. Oh God. Mm. Where's the snow bunnies at? Well, they're probably down in Santa Monica or at Manhattan Beach, or that's probably where they're at. Mm-hmm. Let me get out of here before the trolls start coming too bad. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you soon. Join me on Patreon for more exclusive stuff of my weekend. All right, the St. James Show on Patreon.